Hello everybody, we are going to go to Social Science, Year 2, Unit 3. Unit 3, let me see, which is called Getting Around. Getting Around. We are going to talk about something that is called Spatial Orientation. What is that? What is spatial orientation? Well, if you are here and you need to go to your school, how do you orientate yourself to go from here to the school? Which direction do you have to follow? The first thing that we learned is that there is an instrument here which is called a compass. A compass is a device that shows you the direction, north, south, east, and west. Remember, this is the north, the south, the east, and the west, okay? The sun can also help us because the sun is going to rise in the east, go up, up, up. This would be midday when we have lunch. And then it goes to the west and it sets in the west. Rises in the east, sets in the west. Let's read this. We call the ability to find our position spatial orientation. We can find our position by looking at the sun that rises in the east, goes up, 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 and sets in the west. When we put our hands like this, our right hand is going to point east. This is east, and this is west. North is that or that, and south would be that, behind you, okay? Those are the 4 cardinal points. The cardinal points are north, south, east, and west, and are marked on a compass. This is a compass. The needle in a compass always points to the north. This compass is pointing to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west. The red needle is the one that tells you where the compass is pointing to. Let's go to page 40. Okay, we have to label mountain, school, or street. This is a street. This is a school, and this is the mountain. This is a map. What is a map? A map is a representation from above. So not from here, like a photograph, no, from above, like with a drone, of an area. This would be a political map because it's going to show you streets, square. This is a political map. And a physical map is going to show you rivers and valleys and oceans and mountains. In a map, you have the information in a box or in a rectangle or in a square. This box is called the key. The key. So if you have this, it means that wherever you see this symbol, there's a hospital. So if this is the symbol of a hospital, this is a hospital. If this is the symbol of a library, this is the library. It's very easy. Page 42, and it tells you again about the key. This is the key of this map. Is this a physical or a political map? A physical map, because it has mountains, plains, mountainous regions, and rivers. And those are physical characteristics of a map. A key explains symbols and colors in a map. A political map tells you the borders between different countries. What is that? The borders between different countries. Las fronteras. Las fronteras. Autonomous communities, regions, towns, all the information about regions. And physical map shows the elements of the landscape. A river, mountains, valleys, lakes. All that information is a physical map. This activity is very important. Cities, political map. Provinces, political map. Lakes, physical map. Towns, political map. Countries, political map. Rivers, physical map. Mountains, physical map. And valleys, physical map. It's very, very important that you memorize this. You have it with colors. There are 6 continents and 5 oceans. If we go from the west to the east and from the north to the south, we have. Let's begin with the oceans. Remember that I know them without looking. I know them without looking. You begin with Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Antarctic. Pacific, Atlantic between America and Europe and Africa. Indian between Africa, Oceania, and at the south of Asia. Indian. And the Pacific, don't think it's too Pacific. Remember that the Earth is a sphere. So this Pacific joins with the other Pacific here. Pacific and Pacific, they join. Okay? And now let's go to the continents. This one is America. In other countries, they divide it in North America and South America. America. To the east of America, Europe. To the south of Europe, Africa. To the east of Europe, Asia. To the east of Africa, Oceania. And then we have Antarctica. And remember that these 2 oceans are very easy. At the top, Arctic. At the bottom, Antarctic. Arctic Ocean, Antarctic Ocean. So let's do it again. Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Antarctic. And then America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania, Antarctica. That's super important. Remember, I'm going to give you a map with all the words, and you have to put the name in the correct place. In Europe, there are 50 countries. 50 países, 50 countries in Europe. We are only going to study 4 important capitals. 4 important capitals. And the money of those capitals. The capital of the UK, the United Kingdom, is London. They speak, or the language is English. And the money or the currency is the pound. The pound. Paris is the capital of France. They speak, or the language is French. They speak French, or their language is French. And the currency or the money that they use is the euro. The capital of Italy is Rome. The language they speak is Italian. And the money they use is the euro. The capital of Germany is Berlin. The money they use is the euro. And the language they speak is German. And now we have the capital of Spain is Madrid. The language we speak is Spanish with an S, not an E, an S, Spanish. And the money we use is the euro, or the currency is the euro. Money, euro, or currency, euro, is the same, okay? Here we have a physical map, okay? In brown, we are going to put the mountains. You have the information here. Mountains, rivers, valleys, petrol station, and campsite. We did this in the classroom. Remember that in brown is always mountains. In green, in this case, valley. Then we have the campsite, which is this symbol, petrol station, which is this thing, and the river, which is a blue line, Political is this, physical is that, because it has the mountains, the rivers, the valleys, and this has all the countries: Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, United Kingdom, all the countries. Super important that you study, okay? So watch the video as many times as you need. Bye bye.